That's it. Here we go. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. I'm so happy today. Thank you very much, girls, for coming over. And this is going to be amazing.
Okay.
This afternoon, I think you all know what we're going to talk about, don't you?
Yes,
We're going to be real
Of
to each
course.
other. And we've got big opinions about this topic. And the topic is, do you think, is it the couples should open accounts together? Is that the one I sent you?
Okay.
You said us that why do men not take care of themselves?
Alright,
give
that's
birth?
it. You see, this is real. You see, this is girl chat.
Yeah.
So, do you think that women should stop looking after themselves, take care of themselves after they've had a baby? Because I've met friends, or I have a friend that, well, she's very lucky that she was married to this rich man. And she's a beautiful lady. She's got a nice color. And she was pregnant every 6 months after,
Wow.
And that's how it was planned, which is good. But she was so lucky to have her mom around. She's got 2 house help, which is maid, we call them in Ghana. And, she just let it go. And I think that the man married, they weren't married then. They fell in love with each other because of her, how well she was looking. She is a beautiful lady, but she's, I'm so busy with the children. But when I was like, don't, you are busy, but you've got your mom there. You hardly feed the children. So you have to keep up. And she told me, don't worry, when you have yours, and things like that. But I don't believe in that, Like I always say that men are visual. Your husband or your boyfriend, she fell in love with you because of something. There's always something that men see that attract them to us. So I don't think that we should let it go after we had a child, whatever, just try. Always put yourself before your child. I believe in that. That doesn't mean that you don't love them, but you have time for yourself.
You have to love
Do
yourself
me
first.
time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, because if you're happy and well, that's when you'll be able to take care of the family. But if you're not, because I believe that if a woman is sick in the house, everybody is sick.
Of course.
If a man is sick, life
woman
goes
will
on.
carry on,
Because
yes.
we multitask.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my opinion. What do you girls think?
What do you think?
Well, I think, it's not deliberate that most women do forget about themselves. It's the stress that comes with it. At times, the babies or the children, they do take all your time, that you get to the point of forgetting about your own self. And in situations like that, I think the man should help. If we have men helping us, then we would know when, when you're putting on a lot, the man can prompt you and say, hey, woman, check your weight, this is happening.
But that doesn't happen.
The men don't say it.
They won't say
No,
it.
they don't
They
say
won't.
it, but rather they say it behind your back, which is not helping.
Yeah.
If the woman should help you, the man should help you look good. For instance, my husband will tell you when he says something he doesn't like, thank God that he is that open to say, woman, I don't like what you are wearing.
You're very
Woman,
lucky.
I don't like this, your hairstyle,
Yeah.
And
That's
it
how it
makes
should be.
it makes me step up my game a little bit more.
Okay.
Because if I don't do it and he sees somebody else doing it, that is when he would, go behind my back. So at least we should try and make a little bit of effort in everything we do. Like Josie said, try and take care of yourself first before anyone. Yeah, that's mine.
In time. Yeah,
Sissy?
that's good.
That's so
good.
interesting. Anyway, personally, what I think is it depends where you are, where you live, and the people you hang out with. What do you do for fun? Do you still go out? All those things I think matter. If you live in England, for example, as you know, ladies, we have no maids.
Yes. Can't
That,
afford
that whole idea of having a maid does not exist.
No.
In most in most families.
That's true.
So just having a helping hand, that person to kind of help you out
Exactly.
to get on and do other things like maybe cleaning the house, or with all these duties that you have. Let's say you have to do all the housework and have to look after the children, and you do it day in, day out. So it's very easy to let go without knowing. And then, to me, also that's why we talk about the people you hang out with. If you have friends and you're in the same circle, and you don't go out that much, you go to play groups or maybe drop kids to school, pick them up, go back home or go to the park before you go home, and that's your routine and that's what you do. You get comfortable because your friend, you wear maybe one jean for 3 days without changing, and it's all normal. And then if you, for example, if you're the one person who is like dressing up and everything and the other people are not, you kind of feel like, okay, I don't know why, personally, it kind of affects me, affects me, but you feel comfortable and you're like, it's okay. And also if you have a husband who's not that so bothered about clothing and things like that, my husband, I mean, it's easy to let go without knowing. Yes.
I kind of disagree with what you said, some of it, and what G said, because I don't believe like it's too busy, the children. I think that's an excuse, because the children are there, there's always, the children are going to be there till maybe they are teenagers till they move out. See, there's going to be school time. I mean, in the morning you have to get up. I know, you get up early in the mornings, people, to get the children ready. They go to school, and you have to go to work. Or if that's the situation, the children go to school and you have to go to work. For example, when it's Saturday and you're not working, the children are home, what do? You
try to catch up with whatever you've missed.
Exactly. You have a shower,
tidy up, clean the house, clean the children's room, cook,
and you have a shower.
Yes,
so when you have a shower, that's your time. When you go to get ready, put something nice, decent on. Makeup doesn't take, people don't like makeup, that's fine. It's not about makeup, making up, putting, it's about wearing some appearance. That's what I'm talking about. Because I mean, recently, I don't know if you guys heard on news that moms are wearing pajamas
to drop
kids to school. How dare you? Why would you do that? That's so disrespectful to yourself and even to your children.
I don't think they do it intentionally.
It's laziness. It's laziness. It's laziness.
At times you intend to forget about yourself.
I don't believe that.
That is the thing. The pressure alone makes you forget about yourself.
To wear pajamas to school. It was on national news.
I saw it.
Something to get on national news.
I saw it
it's
myself. But then I don't
laziness. It's laziness. That's my opinion. It's laziness. It's laziness. How could you wear pajamas to school? I know it's comfortable, but that is not. You're not setting a good example for your children either. To anyone, you're not the only mom on earth. They've got other moms. You've got moms that are and most of those women on news, those women don't even work either. It's not like they're in a rush to drop the child.
They don't make the effort as well.
They don't make the effort. That's why it's like children are there, but when the children are not, you don't have to be looking every day. But try your best, at least once or twice, in a week. Try. Remember your husband. Your husband, remember why he fell in love with you in the first place.
I think this talk should be more about encouraging or reminding.
So who is going to remind them?
No, like we're doing.
Yes.
You see something on YouTube.
That is true. You got it. We have to do the talking.
No,
we have to do it
like we're doing. It's like an everyday battle.
Yes.
Not to let go, because it's easy to let go, to be comfortable.
Yes.
In any
pajamas.
to be comfortable in anything.
It's
very easy to let go, depending on what's going on around you. If you're in this kind of group and it's like you're in some kind of a village of 3,000 people, and you have maybe the school has like 200 children or 150, and you all know each other, you feel like family, you feel comfortable. And it's very easy to like to kind of
make an effort.
Yes, you feel comfortable. And that's one of the reasons why we could let go and feel comfortable. But with such talks, I mean, you watch something on YouTube and you're like, okay, it kind of helps you to remind you that
something.
You shouldn't let go. We should still continue to.
Because that's my worry, see. Because I've seen this again and again, and I see, I've seen friends like that, and I see husbands complaining as well. And I was like, it's okay. We all go. can't go back to when how you were a teenager or before things change. But at least remember that you've got a partner as well to be attractive to him.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, men are very visual. I've seen it. I told you this before, G, that the situation, men are very visual. I mean, we're talking about men cheating. What do they want? They don't want anything. They that woman is wearing that, is looking a bit nicer.
Yeah.
They want to get underneath that clothes because they're looking nice outside.
Yes.
That's all they want. So what I'm saying is like we should try
Make the effort.
Make an effort not to let go.
We don't have to put on the makeup. We're not, things like that. We can't do all that, but at least something decent. Put something nice on at home.
Exactly.
Very
Especially weekends when you're home, your husband is there. Show your husband what you've got.
Exactly.
Put something on. Do something.
Of course.
A little bit. Push this up.
It's
this is
important. It's
Why
important.
not?
Push it up.
Exactly.
I thought men like breasts as well.
Yes.
But we've got, the chicken. You know what? Put something. Show your husband what you've
Exactly.
got. Show your husband why he married you,
And then he
and for
wouldn't-
ourselves as well.
Yeah, he wouldn't be interested in any side chick.
We don't have
think-
those
I
are side chicks. That's
think
why
I
they call them
think-
side chicks.
Yes.
Because we are the chicks.
Yes.
We are the proper chicks.
Of course.
No,
We are the
matter
chickens.
what they do. Yes, we are the proper chickens. So no matter what they do,
Yeah.
we are who we are.
Let's
The
try and
men
make
are
the effort.
ours. We have them. So we have to tell them, we have to show them, keep showing them
Make
why
the
they
effort.
married
Make
us
the
in the
effort.
first place. I know there is something inside, but outside as well, why we got attracted, attracted
Stop
to
wearing
them in the first
pajamas all day.
That's
Don't let your
no,
husband
no,
see
no,
you in
no,
the
no,
pajamas
no.
when
In
he's
bed.
leaving home,
Exactly.
and then come back home and see you in the pajamas.
Oh,
Woman,
yes.
Come on.
Please.
No, to me, when
Step up your game.
When
Step up your game, girl. Step up your game.
Exactly.
That's what we're talking about.
Make an effort.
Yeah. So yes, very good. Oh, I'm so glad we had this conversation. That's amazing. Your opinions, everyone, all of our opinions matters.
Exactly.
So we're going to put this video out there, girls. If you watch it, tell us what you think. Do we think that we should we should be comfortable in our pajamas?
No.
Pajamas are very comfortable. That's why we wear them to bed.
Exactly.
But we don't have to wear them to
During
school.
the day.
We don't do it. No, that's no. That's
no.
abomination.
It is.
That is abomination. So try your very best. We're
Exactly.
saying it now. It's not easy, but please try and look good for your children
And for your husbands.
Yes, because when you dress nice, you feel happy. You get some kind of confidence, isn't it? When you're going out there.
That's the only way they will stop all these side chicks issues.
Yes, side chicks. No side chicks. Thank you very much. Wow, this is amazing. So, what is the second? One. What's the second topic?
Something else you want to talk about? What did you want to talk about?
All right. Okay. All right. I feel we should talk about why men are not satisfied, why they are not comfortable with the one woman that they have. Why is it that men go after side chicks, even when they have got a wife with a lot of children, 1, 2, 3, 4 children? They still, what are they after? What do they want?
Oh dear, this is very interesting, G. Men are very, very strange creatures. That's what I'll say. Because like you said, what do they want? It's the same thing. The thing is the same thing.
Same
Even
size.
though they are in sizes, different sizes and what, but it's the same thing. But I think that men are very visual. That's why I always say that. It's not like they love that woman, that side chick more than their wives or more than their partners. But it's just that what they see at that moment. I don't know if you guys have experienced it. Someone's, oh, you have a nice voice. That's it. Oh, she's got a nice leg. That's how men things are trying. And so when they see things like that, they've seen a vision, they want to follow it and get into it and see what is there. And as we all know, once they just do what they want to do with them, talk with them on the phone, hello darling, hello. That's all they need. And once they get in there, that's it. They're over you. They're looking for another side chick. So men are visual. That's what I always say, that we have to try. If you know these things, you have to try and look nice. That's my answer to this question. nice, look nice, look nice, look nice. Try your best. Don't let it go. Okay.
But you'd be
Don't
surprised
let
that
it go.
some women go the extra mile. They look good. They do everything that they have
Yes,
to do.
that's
They make
true.
the effort, but still the men go after side chicks. I
Yes.
feel men are selfish.
Well, they
That
can be.
they are never content with what they have, no matter what, no matter how good it is. That a woman is, a man will never be content. Maybe it's their nature. That is how they were
Yes.
created.
is.
Personally, I think
Mm-hmm.
you asked the question, what do men want?
Yeah.
My answer is I have no idea. I don't know really, because you would
Yes.
see a man with a woman that you would regard, or in my eyes, that would come across as
Beautiful, perfect.
the full package.
Yes,
Exactly.
perfect.
Has everything. Do you know what I mean? They seem to have the brains, they have a good job, maybe they are working really hard, or they're being the best moms to the parents, you know, holding the whole family together, which is, as we know, it's not an easy thing. But then you find that the man still goes and finds someone else,
Exactly.
you know, maybe to sleep with, or for one night stand, or whatever it could be. So personally, if you ask me what do men want, I have no idea. I can't give you an answer. I don't even think the men themselves even know what they want.
No, they don't. I don't think they do know what they
But
want.
I think what we just have to concentrate on is just loving yourself.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? As in, do the things that make you happy. Follow your dreams.
That's
Just
it.
be happy.
Do not let any man bring you down.
Yeah,
No,
just
don't allow that.
Don't give up on things like we said about the clothing and everything.
Yes.
Don't give up on your hobbies. If you have any hobby that you did before you got married, or you know the things you did before you had children, maybe just don't give up on them.
That's
Exactly.
it.
Just
That's
love
true.
yourself.
Keep on
really.
doing it. Yep.
Do you know what I mean? And
Keep it
as
up.
long as you love yourself, and love yourself first before loving anyone,
Yeah.
and that could include, you know, the man.
Yeah.
Because it's really hard to say, what do men want? What do they want? We don't know. I don't think they know either.
No.
I said. So
Yes.
it's just loving yourselves
All right. We'll take
and
a
never
short.
give up.
We'll take a short break and
Yeah.
we'll come back.
Yeah.